Hello everyone, welcome to Easy Teaching, Easy Learning. Today I will be talking about fractions, equivalent fractions, like fractions, proper fractions, improper fractions, and mixed fractions. So, before we start this video, if you haven't watched our previous videos, do watch it. It's in the description below. So now let's get started. So what are like fractions? Like fractions, as you see, 5 by 4, 4 by 4, no, 3 by 4, 2 by 4, and 1 and 1 by 4. So what all of these have common? As you see, the denominator, all of these have the common denominator numbers 4, 4, 4, and 4. So in terms, like fractions are the fractions in which you are given 10 or 20 or 5 numbers, how many numbers you have, how many fractions you have, and if they have the same denominator number, then they call like fractions. So now let's move on to unlike fractions. What are unlike fractions? Okay, now to move on with unlike fractions, let's take 5 by 3, 1 by 2, and 6 by 7, 6 by 7, and 8 by 9. Okay, so now what do we see over here? It is not like fractions. It is not at all like fractions. It's the opposite of like fractions. So what do I mean? Look at the denominator carefully. Do you see what's the difference in like and like fractions? If you guessed it correct, then you might have seen in unlike fractions, the denominators are not at all the same. And whereas in like fractions, the denominators are same. Okay, so now a question arises. Do we have to see the numerator in both of these? Well, the answer is no. We just have to see if the denominator is common or not. Okay, so after I play this, now let's move on to proper fractions. So I have 1 by 4. So what are proper fractions? Proper fractions are the fractions in which the numerator is smaller than the denominator. As you can see, I have my numerator which is smaller than my denominator. So what do I mean? Take this. It is the numerator which I will denote with n, and this is the denominator which I will denote with d. Okay, so what do we see here? N is smaller than d. So in terms 1 is smaller than 4. So this is called proper fraction. In proper fractions, it's the opposite of proper fractions. I'll take 5 by 2. And I can see, I will denote this again with N, I will denote this with D again, no, D. So here, proper fractions means that the numerator is greater than the denominator. As you can see over here, numerator is greater than the denominator. Okay, so as you can see, 5 is the numerator and 2 is the denominator. So here 5 is greater than. So it is true to say that this is an improper fraction. Okay, now come let's move on to mixed fractions. So how to write mixed fractions and how to find mixed fraction and how to convert it into back into improper fractions, we'll discuss all that right now. Okay. So now let's take one mixed fraction. So like what are mixed fractions? Mixed fraction is the conversion of an improper fraction into a like fraction within a whole. If you don't understand, I will just explain it with an example. 1 by 3, as you can see over here, is equal to 4 by 3. As you can see over here, 4 by 3 is an improper fraction and this is a mixed fraction. As you can see, this part is the whole while this part is the fraction. So now how how do we do this? Okay, so just to like help you with this, I'm going to take holes. Okay, holes. Now I'm going to draw 3 lines on it. 1, 3. This is 1, 2, 3. And in this I will select 3 parts. 1, 2, 3. One whole it becomes, and in this part I will select 1 by 3, which is like this. So this is how improper fractions are actually are. There are there can be 3 holes, 5 holes, 10 holes, how many holes depending on the fraction. Okay, so to take another example, this is 10, 1 by 2. So total there are 11 holes, including this one with the 10th hole. Okay, so there are two parts each. Total it will be 2 holes, and the last part will only get 1 part. Just then 1 by 2. Okay, so now we have cleared this part. Okay, so now you know now you know what are mixed fractions. Now how to write them. Okay, so to find mixed fractions, we have 4 by 3 here. I will divide 3 by 4. So equal to 3, 1, and then 1. And then it will become to 1 by 3. As you can see, the question comes over here, and the 1 and 3, which is the denominator, remains the same, and 1 comes above it and 1 comes over here. So, how do I say this? We'll come to now that part. Okay, for the same part, you have to say like 1 by 3. We first say the whole, then the fractional part. Okay, so now you know how to say mixed fractions. We say by saying the whole first, then the fractional part. It is like 1 by 3. Okay, now we know this. But how do we write, how do we convert mixed fractions into improper fractions? Here is the algorithm for this. It is quotient into divisor into remainder. Okay, this is the law. So how do we do this? You see, this is the divisor. As you can see, this is the divisor. This is the dividend. This is the remainder, and this is the quotient. See, the divisor should be multiplied with the quotient. As you can see, the quotient is 1. So we'll multiply 3 into 1. And the remainder is 1. So 3 into 1. After we multiply that, we'll get it we'll get 3 as the answer. Then we'll add 1 to it, which will equal to 4. But we will not change the denominator, which is 3. We'll just keep it like this. So it will equal to 4 by 3. Now we have cleared this. Now let's talk about equivalence fractions. Okay, so I have 1 by 2, which equals to 2 by 4. How it equals to that? Okay, so for this thing, I will take a whole box divided into 2 parts, 2 equal parts, select 1 part. Okay, so how does 1 by 2 equal to 2 by 4? Okay, so simple. Equivalent fraction means you have this type unit. You have this type of fraction and you divide it into more parts but select it into the same part. If you didn't understand, now let me just show it to you. Unit. Okay, so I am taking this. Now I will divide this into 2 equal more parts. Okay, now we give 4 parts, 1, 2, 3, 4. And here I'm selecting 2. So as you can see over here. So as you can see over here, I'm selecting the same parts. Even to if I just keep it 1 by 2 here, it will become the same. So in conclusion, equivalent fractions are fractions which can be divided into many parts by selecting the same parts. Okay, so like as you can see 1 by 2, it can be 2 by 4, 3 by 6, 4 by 8. Like you can multiply it till how many numbers you want, like 1000, 100 by 100, 100 by 100 is equal to 100 by 200, which is the same. Okay, so now how to find if these both are equivalent? Okay, to find how these are equivalent, we must simplify this. If you didn't understand, okay, take 2 by 4. How to simplify this? Spell as you see, there should be something which is common, like common factor. Common factor. As you can see, 2 and 4. What is the common factor of this? 2 is the common factor of this. So 2 1 are 2 and 2 equals to 1 by 2. Okay, so here even 100 by 200, what is the common factor? Correct, it's 100. So it will become 1 and it will become 2. I hope you like this video and don't forget to share and subscribe and like and comment on this video. Bye.